Hey guys, Allie Hively here from Keisha, and I want to give you 5 tips on making meal planning easier, especially during this tough time. So the first one is to survey your people. So whoever you live with, ask them like, what are they, in the mood for? And you might be surprised to hear that they might have thought of something that you don't typically make before, or you haven't made in a long time. And then keep like a big running list, and really try to encourage like any ideas. So don't discourage crazy ideas that your kids might have. Just kind of put them on the list, maybe table them for later, or you can always come back to them. Because even if it's something that is a little out of the box or something you don't really want, first of all, you can always realign it to your health goals, assuming it's not like cake and brownies for ice cream for dinner. And then the second thing is you can always make like a kids' choice day where you have something else and maybe you let them choose that. So first thing, involve your people, create a big master list of ideas, and really listen to what they have to say. I always think back about this client who was, walking through this process and told me that her daughter requested chicken parmesan. And she's like, "You've never had chicken parmesan?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I had it. It's my favorite meal. I had it at my friend's house like a month ago." And so you don't know what they're going to say, and you don't know what ideas they're going to come up with. So number one, survey the people in your house and get a master list going. Number two, pick a theme night and pick multiple theme nights. So again, sticking with that list, I have a free downloadable guide that if you leave your email, I'll send it to you, but come up with a list of all the different themes that you could possibly do. At our house, we do Thai, we do Greek, we do Mexican, we do Asian, we do Italian, we do Chinese. We don't really do Spanish so much, but we could kind of explore that. So think of all different types of theme nights, whether it's Hawaiian, whether it's, something that could have a little fun flair, or just a recipe and menu idea. So that's number two. Number three, make everything separate. So instead of making like casseroles or like lasagna style dishes where everything's all together, make everything separate. So if you're having Greek, for example, make like a couscous or a quinoa salad, and then make your chicken, and then have your hummus and have your veggies separate, and allow everyone to build their own. So when you build your own, whether it's any type of dinner, whether it's Mexican or Greek or Chinese or whatever, think of having a base meal. So having, different bases, like someone could have a carb for a base, like a grain salad or a rice or a noodle. Someone else could have like a zoodle or a cauliflower rice or a bed of greens or a salad. So you have your base, and then you have all of your toppings. So you have your lean protein topping, whatever the flavor might be, and then all the toppings. And this is really helpful when people have different diets or different styles of eating. So it works wonderfully with the kids too, because for example, at our house, Brady can have a big rice bowl with veggies and protein and all different stuff. I can have a mix of rice and cauliflower rice because that's what I like, with veggies and protein, all those things. The kids can make their own. Anna pretty much eats a regular adult style with like veggies and protein, where Kate is definitely into the chicken and the rice, but not necessarily all the veggies, a couple. And then Ella is more simple. She kind of likes everything separate still. But if you're still only making one meal and you're allowing everyone to eat it in a different way, and that can fit their needs and their diet or their way of eating, and also their tastes and their likes. So that is number three. Number four, order a takeout. So pick a night that you're going to either like do something where you don't really have to cook too much, especially now during this stressful time. You could support a local business, or you can, if you're not, comfortable with that, you could have something that's more like a freezer dinner. So something that's really simple, and you can pull that out and you can use that. And then the last tip is use leftovers. So think about bulk cooking. Think about using your Instapot, your slow cooker, making a big pot of something, especially since we're home all the time. Think about how you could cook one big protein and use it for 2 different times, especially during the week. So if you do end up putting like pork tenderloin in the crock pot, you could have burrito bowls one night, and then you could have actual tacos the next night. Or you could make something like a bowl or a dish on one night, and then you could use the meat for a soup the next night. So think about all these different ways that you can make dinner easier, involving your people, thinking of theme nights, making everything separate so you can satisfy everyone, giving yourself a break by doing like a takeout or a kids cook or a freezer type of dinner. There's plenty of ways to make them healthy. If you have questions or you're wondering about that, reach out to me. I'm happy to share. And then the last one is, I just forgot it. Leftovers, using food twice. So bulk cook your protein and then do it twice. If you have questions about this, please reach out. This is a lot of what we cover in my programs. So this is all about helping it work for you. So of course you have to eat dinner, but it doesn't have to look the same. And meal plans don't typically work for very long. They're often very rigid and they set things up for you well, but they don't allow for life to happen. They don't allow for things to change or ingredients to run out or an excess or people to not like things. They're very set and structured. So if you can come up with a formula where you're picking like a theme night a week, a kid's choice a week, a mom's choice a week, whatever it is, it's going to be so much easier for you to sustain long term. Also, as you move forward and you're thinking about how this works in your life, notice what obstacles come up. Notice if time is a problem, if ideas are the problem, if really cooking isn't your thing and you can involve someone else in your family. Please reach out and share what support I can give you. If you have any questions or you need more support on that, definitely reach out. Again, we have a couple options for programs to do for Keisha. There's a Mission Beautiful Brain, which is a 6-week lifestyle program. We walk through what matters most to brain health and your mind and body. So we take you through a little dip into each of the most important habits, and they're all the Keisha habits. And then I also have my Keisha main program, which is 4 months long, and it walks you through your environment and your sleep and your meal planning and your nutrition and your movement and your whole lifestyle, like how you live each day. So if you are feeling stressed, if you are feeling like this is a time when you could make some changes because everything is out of order, then please reach out and we can get you moving forward. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.